Well, hello there. Did you know that God doesn't always tell you everything? He doesn't. I asked God the day before my dog was going to have her puppies, and I didn't know exactly when she'd have them, but I knew it was getting close. She'd never had puppies before, and I said, God, how many puppies is my dog going to have? And he said 10. She'll have 10 puppies. And I thought, oh man, that's a lot. And so I messaged a friend of mine, and I said, I need you to ask God for confirmation. Is my dog going to have 10 puppies? She said, yep. The next day, my dog gave birth. I went to town. I came home, and my dog was having puppies. You want to know how many puppies she had? She gave birth to 11 puppies, but one of them was weak and it died. So how many puppies does my dog have? She has 10 puppies. God is never wrong. It may not look like he's going to come through. It may not look like what he's told you right now. But God doesn't lie. See, he may leave out details, and you may try to fill those details in with your mind. But God will always tell you the truth. I asked how many puppies was my dog going to have. She's going to have and raise 10. That was 2 weeks ago this happened. She still has her 10 puppies. I didn't ask how many was she going to give birth to, and I didn't ask if any of them were going to die. I didn't ask those questions. We need to be intentional when we're dealing with God, because he's been bringing it to my attention lately. God will say something to you, and it can mean something completely different. And I'll put it to you this way. It's like if I send you a text message and I say, she's pretty. Did I mean she's pretty, as in she's pretty? Or did I mean she's pretty? Like, is she pretty? God will give you a word. You have to let God's Holy Spirit discern that word. A lot of people read the scriptures, but they don't have the Spirit of God in them because they're not walking with God, because they're in disobedience. And so they're sitting around surmising and using their brains and their human logic to determine what God meant when he said what he said. But you can't figure God out, friend, with your human logic. It just won't work. You're gonna have to ask him what he means.